6th day of Christmas in my world here, my 12 Days of Christmas parody song that I've been doing. I hope you had a chance to catch yesterday's live stream. The video is recorded. It's on my feed if you missed it live. Last night's went on pretty good, 17 minutes. I'll try not to go that long tonight. But I've been introducing each night another gift idea. If you have people in your life who are grieving and you're looking for some creative ideas that would be helpful and I believe appreciated, then stay tuned because I am using the 12 Days of Christmas song and changing the words to introduce some fun ideas and really helpful ideas. And I do want to let you know that my book, Future Widow, is available right now. Signed copies of the hardcover book with a nice little dust jacket and the whole deal, available for purchase. I will put it in the mail to you right away, signed and personalized. So check that out. And let's see. Oh, I was going to tell you guys, if you happen to be in the Pacific Northwest, I came across a thing today. There is a website called Pacific Northwest christmaslights.com and it's NW, so pacificnwchristmaslights.com. And basically there's a gigantic Google map and you can zoom in and they've got Christmas light displays marked all over the map. And so I was kind of curious how many there were and where they were. And I zoomed in on the map and I found 2 that are within like 5 minutes of my house. So I'll probably check those out sometime this week. And it looks like the map, it's not just the Seattle area. It's got Oregon. I didn't look at the whole map, but they define it as anything in the Pacific Northwest. So I think it includes some of Idaho. And I think there were a couple of locations they mentioned in British Columbia as well. So check that out, pacificnwchristmaslights.com if you're around this area. All right, let's jump right to the song this time. Little behind the scenes for those of you who maybe are not guitar players, there's some chord changes here. So the chords, when you put your fingers on here in a certain pattern, when I first started learning to play the guitar, it was a little tricky. You're having to watch the music, change your fingers at the right time here. Then there's usually some kind of strum pattern, right? So I'm doing pretty simple here, just like down, up, down, up, down, up. But there's different kinds of like down, down, up, or down, down, up, down, up, like tricky ones. But some of those I never mastered. But anyway, and then looking at the chord changes, thinking about the strum pattern. So you got your left hand doing something, your right hand doing something, your voice looking at the words, and also looking at the tune, the melody of how your voice should come out singing those words. This is why I mostly can only sing songs that I really know well, where if the words and the tune and the timing are kind of second nature to me because I know the song so well because I've listened to it like a million times. That's the only way I can really play a song. Otherwise, it's just too many moving parts. So that's one reason I like John Denver songs, because I grew up hearing John Denver songs like a lot of times, and I love those songs. And which is also why the John Denver and the Muppets Christmas special and Christmas album were so popular in my house now and then. Anyway, point being, fortunately, the 12 Days of Christmas is a song that I, of course, know. However, the parody words, don't know quite as well. I mean, trying to remember them. All right, so we'll just go and see what happens. Hopefully I'll get all the chord changes. But what I was going to say is, yesterday we hit the five grief memoirs, where it kind of, words, the tune changes. So the chords actually change after that. The chords that you use for 4, 3, and 2 in the first half of the song and in the second half of the song are different. So just when I think I had it sorted out, the chords change. So we'll see what happens. Perhaps more than you wanted to know, but here we are. If you ever do want to take up guitar, it's a lot of fun. I recommend it. It's interesting. I heard from a reader a few weeks ago, by now, a month ago, and she's in the UK, and she said she had always been wanting to learn guitar. And after she read my book, she decided, all right, it's time. I'm finally going to sign up for guitar lessons. And I was messaging with her. So that was awesome. So wherever you are, reader, I hope it's going well. Good luck. Let me know how it's going if you see this. All right, here we go. Sixth day today. Okay. On the 12th day of... oops. Hey, I already messed up. On the first day of Christmas, my good friend sent to me a signed copy of Future Widow. On the second day of Christmas, my good friend sent to me 2 months of Audible and a signed copy of Future Widow. There's those words there that are a little tricky. On the third day of Christmas, my good friend sent to me 3 blue apron boxes, 2 months of Audible, and a signed copy of Future Widow. On the fourth day of Christmas, my good friend sent to me 4 Starbucks cards, 3 blue apron boxes, 2 months of Audible, and a signed copy of Future Widow. All right, here we go. On the fifth day of Christmas, my good friend sent to me 5 grief memoirs, 4 Starbucks cards, 3 blue apron boxes, 2 months of Audible, and a signed copy of Future Widow. On the sixth day of Christmas, my good friend sent to me 6 months of BetterHelp, 5 grief memoirs, 4 Starbucks cards, 3 blue apron boxes, 2 months of Audible, and a signed copy of Future Widow, and a partridge in a pear tree. All right, so I had a little trouble there tonight, but whatever, it's fun. I was gonna say, I noticed, speaking of John Denver, as I'm singing this song, for some reason my head seems to bop along, and I can't. It just, I don't know, it feels like it should bop. And I couldn't figure out why until I did watch part of the John Denver and the Muppets at Christmas Together. I mentioned last night that I found that on YouTube, the original 1979 video. I have not watched the whole thing yet. I mean, I watched it many years ago, but this week I haven't rewatched it yet. But I did watch parts of it because I wanted to make sure the whole video was there, and just kind of, I started a little bit. And so the special starts out, the opening song is John Denver and the Muppets, and they, as a group, are singing this Partridge in a Pear Tree song. And so I realized that the Muppets, as each Muppet has a different, so like John Denver has the Partridge in a Pear Tree line, and then one of the Muppets has the second day of Christmas, one has the third day, Miss Piggy has the fifth day, etc. And I realized the Muppets, as they sing their parts, they're going like this. And so I don't know if I'm kind of subconsciously remembering that or what, but I realized as I'm watching myself, or seeing myself on the screen here, that I'm like, and a signed copy of Future Widow, which I don't know, maybe it seems off, but the song just makes me want to do that. So all right, I am going to go and find my dinner here. It's about, oh gosh, it's 7:20 already on Saturday night in my time. Wherever you are, maybe it's later than that. But I did have some dinner in the oven, and I pulled it out, and it's been sitting. I got a meatloaf today from Costco, so gonna grab some of that and check out something on Netflix, I think. So I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be day 7. So we'll see what we have teed up for tomorrow. I hope you've been following along. I think you can hit a status somewhere to get a notice when I'm going live, if you want to make sure you catch, the next nights here. And actually stay tuned, because I am planning some live streaming in January. January, believe it or not, will be the first, or the 1-year anniversary of the release of Future Widow. And it's hard to believe it's been, it's approaching a whole year now. And this time last year, I was in the final stages of getting everything ready to launch and getting ready for Pub Day, which was the 5th of January. Which, if that date sounds at all familiar, it's because it's the day before the 6th of January. I do not recommend launching a book and then having an insurrection in Congress the following day. Does not not too good. But all joking aside, that was a terrible situation. Anyway, we are approaching the 1 year anniversary, so I am planning something special with live streaming for January. So stay tuned. Hope you have a great rest of your night, and I will see you tomorrow night. All right, bye.